Hi, I was asked by a friend today to do another video on numbers um, to help lay out a trend so we could all see. Um, so that's what we're going to do. I'm still pretty upset from the numbers from yesterday. It's been a this whole process has been a very eye-opening experience at exactly how neglectful our politicians have been and exactly how corrupt this system appears to be. Um, I used to be pretty idealistic about certain things, and my idealism is pretty much ruined by this experience. But let's talk about those numbers again. Get some good news. Um, the current population in the United States is 308,442,641 people, which means there's 5,000 kids born today more than the number of people died. Okay, so pat yourself on the back because those 5,000 more people into the system means that after we take you in the street and strip you naked, take everything away from you, you still only owe $90,000. Factually, those other 5,000 people coming into the mix today, little babies, more than people going out the door, means you only owe $11 more each today than you did yesterday after they take everything away from you. Your taxable consequences because of those 5,000 people, 5,000 new babies today, is still only $40,000 a piece. How would you like to be born and know that you're already $40,000 in debt after they take everything away from you? I'm so thankful I don't have a child being born today because I don't know if I could handle that, knowing that knowledge. There were 26,381,000 total bankruptcies, which means there's about 3,000 more bankruptcies today. There were 15,671 foreclosures this year so far, which means today there were about another 2,000 people, 2,000 families that are now homeless. Bringing in a new number, there are 26,470,518 people that are unemployed. Those are people who want jobs, who can be employed. That means the unemployment rate in the United States is about 19%. These are three-way verified numbers. 19%. Basically 2 people out of every 10. So if you have 100 friends, 20 of them don't have a job and can't find one. And for every job that we lose, that debt goes up because there's no income and means the taxes, ability to collect taxes goes down because of the way the system's built. Have these things hit you yet? Have you really begun to think about this, or have you been discounting what has been said to you? I ask you to take your own time and check these numbers if you want to. If you have questions, send us emails. We'll tell you exactly how to read these things. Okay? Truly, the only solution to the problem starts in one spot, and that's the removal of the current thinkers, the current operators. Think about this as a football team. Okay? If your entire offensive line continues to fumble the ball, you take the first string out and you put the second string in. In this case, the second string isn't your weaker players. It's the ones who are eager to play. And that's you and me. Civilians, citizens, citizens, not politicians. This country was designed to be ruled by the citizenry. We are a republic. We are not a democracy. We're going to do a video about write-in candidacy sometime over the next couple of days. It may be the first of next week. I've got a lot of work I have to do. These videos, especially looking at these numbers, take a lot of time. Take about 3 or 4 hours just to fact check the numbers. But our country's worth it. You know, somebody called me today and asked me a question exactly to equate something into a manner that they could understand. Let's basically say this way. If you went to McDonald's 35 years ago, and you went to McDonald's today, and bought the exact same meal, okay? 35 years ago, for the same amount, dollar-wise, in equivalent dollars, you would have gotten 4 hamburgers, 4 french fries, and 4 large soft drinks. Today you would have gotten a hamburger, french fries, and a soft drink. So basically you can think over the last 35 years, the dollar has lost 75% of its value. The average American retires sometime around 70. So those 5,000 kids were born today. Their dollar today will be worth 12.5 cents when they retire, unless we do something about it. You know, has it hit you yet that this penny that you have in your pocket is not yours? It's not your kids'? Has it hit you yet that you're an indentured servant? That you're a gerbil on a wheel in a cage, spinning round and round and round and round and round, and that you never truly will ever own anything? You have 3 choices. Continue to run on the wheel. Watch American Idol and your other programming, and try to tell yourself you're okay. Or you can get mad and stand up and say, I'm mad as hell, I'm not going to take it anymore, and work to make a change. Or you can pack up everything that you can steal because you don't own it and leave the country. But here's the problem with the last option. When you leave the country, when this economy fails, and it will fail, and it will fail in my lifetime, probably within the next 3 years. When it fails, every other economy in the world will fail also. There's no place to run and hide. It's only going to be better for a while, and then it's going to be bad no matter where you're at. So really the only option we have is option 2. You know, in the history of this country, we've devalued our currency twice already, once in 1890s and once in the second administration of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And the first time when we devalued our currency, we went into a great and deep depression. We were a third world country at that point in time, but everybody lived on farms and grew their own food. Predominantly, 95% or better people did. And the second time we devalued our currency was right when there was a war in Europe being fought between European powers, and we were able to build materials and sell them to them. And that's what rebuilt our economy out of the first Great Depression. Now we are fighting the wars. Are we going to buy our own materials? With what? This money isn't ours, and it's not real. Think about that. It's up to you to make a change. It's up to you.